So my name's Kim Walsh, and I run Hubspot for startups and everything entrepreneurship globally at Hubspot. So we spoke about why aligning marketing and sales is so important and why it's good. So some of the striking facts, I think, especially with startups and entrepreneurs, is we talk to a lot of startup founders who will build a really great product and think about sales and marketing second and third. And the key thing we want to, that we spoke about was that you actually want to think about, when you build a good product, how are people going to find you? And then how are marketing and sales collectively one cohesive unit? And what metrics do you want to use? Like we talked about creating a service level agreement between marketing and sales. And a service level agreement typically means, okay, I'm in marketing, I'm going to generate X number of leads or X number of qualified leads for the sales team. And then the sales team is going to say, okay, let's say, for example, marketing is going to generate 100 leads a month. Sales is going to say, well, I'm going to get 100% of that. We're going to have 100% of the service level agreement, and I'm going to work and I'm going to make sure my sales team works 100% of those leads coming in. Because if you don't have that relationship around metrics with marketing and sales, it's really hard to understand if someone, will drive 100 leads and marketing's only going to follow up with 50 of them, well, what happens to the other 50, right? So it really lays a really nice foundation for startups right out of the gate to get marketing and sales aligned on the metrics. And then we talked about having marketing and sales aligned not only on the metrics, but have marketing and sales aligned on your tech stack, so working out of the same tool and the same software. And then we spoke about marketing and sales reporting into someone like a chief customer officer, or like really reporting into the same person that runs the go-to-market. So that's what we talked about. So France for us is huge as it relates to startups and entrepreneurs. Our HubSpot, we opened up an office about 6-8 months ago in Paris. So I'm here for that. In terms of Station F, B2B Rocks, that's why I'm here. Flew from Boston. The jet lag is real coming this way. But everything is on fire in Paris. And, something happened like three years ago, and it's on fire. It's, there's so many startups, the energy, the accelerators, the incubators, the corporate partners, the VCs, the funding, it's all happening. So we want to be here. So some of the advice I think that I've got that I'll just pass along is specifically around hiring. So I think people are everything. People make a company, people can break a company. And I think what's really cool about hiring, and I would challenge many people to try and do this, is to bring on someone who's additive. Bring on someone who raises the bar. Bring on someone who has a fresh new perspective, and bring on someone who is different than you. What is really cool to see is when hiring managers or startup founders focus on that in the beginning, they build a really diverse team, and that diverse team goes on to produce and perform a lot better than if they didn't. So if you have a lot of sameness, that's typically not great for revenue. So that's a lesson that HubSpot learned early on, and that's a lesson that I would share. And when you're in a hiring manager position or you have the power to build a diverse, different team, do it and watch, because it's pretty fascinating what happens. It's cool.